Big revelations, shocking drama, and moral dilemmas. Coronation Street is about to hit us with one of its most intense weeks yet. Alya Nazir finds herself torn between career ambitions and her conscience, and the fallout is bound to ripple through Weatherfield. Could this be the storyline that changes everything? Let's dive in. But first, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss the juiciest updates on your favorite soaps. Let's set the stage. Alya Nazir, a character who's had her share of ups and downs, is facing one of the toughest choices of her life. In next week's episodes, we'll see her grappling with representing Matty Radcliffe. Yes, the same Matty accused of attacking Carla Connor and now at the center of the tragic Mason storyline. Matty's actions have sent shockwaves through the community, especially after that chilling prison incident where he pulled a knife on a guard. And if that wasn't enough, Sean Tully, never one to hold back, confronts Alya in a heated exchange. He's furious, believing she's chosen ambition over morality, especially since his own son, Dylan, is tangled in this mess. Who wouldn't feel conflicted in her shoes? Now, here's a question for you. If you were in Alya's position, would you defend Matty? Let us know in the comments because this one's a moral minefield. As the drama unfolds, we see Alya meeting her boss Dan at speed dial. Dan suggests using Matty's disadvantaged background as a defense strategy, a move that leaves Alya visibly uneasy. It's a brilliant touch by the writers, highlighting the grey areas in the legal world. But here's where things take a turn. Sean publicly shames Alya, accusing her of prioritizing her career over the community's trust. And let's not forget, Dylan's arrest adds an even more personal sting to Sean's words. This confrontation pushes Alya into a corner. Later, she opens up to Adam, admitting that she's seriously considering quitting her job. Could we see Alya stepping away from the legal profession altogether? Or will this be the catalyst for her to fight even harder for what she believes in? Imagine feeling like you're betraying your own morals for the sake of your career. How would you cope with that kind of pressure? It's no wonder Alya's at her breaking point. Meanwhile, there's more to this storyline than Alya's moral quandary. Luca Toolan, who plays Mason, recently reflected on his time on the show and the heavy themes he's been part of. He described feeling honored to tackle such an important issue, even though it meant his exit from the series. His words remind us that Coronation Street isn't just entertainment. It's a platform to address real-life problems like knife crime and its devastating consequences. And speaking of consequences, let's not overlook Dylan's role in this tragedy. His arrest for carrying the knife that killed Mason ties into a much larger narrative about accountability, peer pressure, and the choices young people face. With Sean's emotions running high and Alya's career hanging in the balance, it feels like the stage is being set for some explosive showdowns. Now here's the kicker. Could this scandal spark a deeper divide in Weatherfield? And how will the Nazir family react if Alya's professional decisions bring shame to their doorstep? Keep watching because we've got more twists coming your way. Let's break this down. Alya's potential decision to quit her job could send shockwaves through her personal and professional life. If she walks away, does it mean she's abandoning her ambition, or is it a stand against a flawed system? On the flip side, if she stays, how will she cope with the community's judgment and her own guilt? The writers are walking a fine line here, and it's nothing short of brilliant storytelling. And then there's Sean Tully. His fiery personality has always made him a fan favorite, but this time his anger feels raw and deeply personal. Will his relationship with Dylan suffer as a result of his outbursts? Or could this be a turning point for both father and son? One thing's for sure. Next week's episodes are packed with emotional intensity and moral dilemmas that'll have us all talking. And isn't that what makes Coronation Street so irresistible? By the way, if you're enjoying this deep dive, don't forget to smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow and keeps us bringing you the latest drama every week. Before we wrap up, let's not forget the broader implications of this storyline. Coronation Street has a long history of tackling tough social issues, and this is no exception. By weaving knife crime and its aftermath into the fabric of the show, they're not just creating drama, they're sparking conversations that matter. But what's next for Alya? Will she rise above the criticism and find a way to balance her career and her conscience? Or could this be the beginning of a major shift in her character arc? And what about Sean, Dylan, and the rest of Weatherfield? With tensions running high, anything could happen, and we'll be right here to break it all down for you. Thanks for tuning in to our deep dive into next week's Coronation Street spoilers. If you've got thoughts, theories, or just want to share your favorite moments, drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all the latest soap spoilers and drama updates. Hit the bell icon so you're the first to know when we upload. See you next time, and as always, stay tuned for more drama from Weatherfield and beyond.